Hi everyone, welcome back to the Laravel project series. My name is Anil and this is our sixth video. So in the last video we make a form to add the entry in the database for the restaurants. So in this video we will just see that how we can just submit the data from this form to this database. Alright, and after that we will see that how we can just redirect the page and show the success message and all. So let's check out the points of the video. So first of all we will add the restaurant in the database. Then we will use a flash session. Why we will use the flash session? To display the only one time message on a screen that the database or the restaurant has been successfully entered, because flash session will be automatically removed after the once we just show it. All right, then we will redirect the page from after the adding to this page to on the listing page, and we will show the alert that the restaurant has been entered, and we will just make a close button also with the help of bootstrap. So now let's start. In the previous video you seen that when we are just fetch the data from here, then we will get it inside the restaurant controller, and it will just return the old JSON format. So let's try once again, like Laravel resto and like Laravel test, and let's say Noida, and you can see that this is showing here in the JSON format. But how we can enter on the database? So for that, let's come back here and just remove this line for a moment and just make the instance of our model. As you know that this is our model restaurant, we will just import and use it in the listing function also in the previous videos. So now let's make a $resto as a variable and just make an instance of it, and after that let's check the what field we need to add in the database. So there is a 3 field only: name, email and address. Created, updated date and ID will be automatically generated. So just write here $resto, and the name will be something. Then we will add 2 more field for email and address. Alright, and at the last we will save it simply like this. Alright, and it will be a basically function. So I can just remove these things also. But how we can get the value from for this name and email? As you know, we are just submitting the data from the database, and if we are just getting the complete data, then we can use the normal input, and if we just want to get the data from a specific field, then we can mention the name here. So let's say I just want to get the name from the name field. Then how do I know that the data coming from the name field? For that, let's go on the add blade template. Then you will find the name. Alright, so we can getting the name from this field, and email from the this input box, and address from the here. So we have the name like name, email, address and address. So we can do the same thing here. It will be the name, then the next thing will be the email address, email, and the last one will be the address, like this, right? So now let's see they are working fine or not. So let's put the semicolon here also. So as you know, you can see that, let me refresh it. Okay, so now you can see that the last entry is the 11, which is the Pizza Hut. So let's try the new entry. Let's say Subway, and subway@test.com is the email address, and again Teli Saket is address. We can see that Saket, and just try to enter it. Now you can see that there the blank page because we did not return something here, but let's check the entry is done or not. So here you can see that we got the entry with the Subway. That means this is working fine. So now the case is how we can redirect it and how we can show the alert message and all, right? So for that we can use simply redirect here, return redirect like this, and we can redirect on a specific page. Like I just want to redirect on a list page, alright, so that we can use the list URL here like this, alright. And after that, let's say I just want to check that the data is entered or not, or I just want to show a message on a list.blade.template also, alright. So how can I do that? For that, let's use the request.session $request. Let me just make it in the next line. Request session, and it have a function with the name of flash, and flash have basically the two parameters. One is the status. We can put the any name, it's not required that we have to put the status only, right? And in the second one we can use like something like restaurant entered successfully like this. Yeah, so after using this, let me guess, is there some issue? Yeah, is there issue, which is resolved now, alright. So as I told you that flash session is used because it will just populate the data only once. After that it will remove automatically. So we need a message also here to show here, so we can just make a condition here at the rate if session get, and we can use here status. If we have this status, then we will just show something here at the rate, and if we can use, right. So what message we want to show here? So we can use a bootstrap alert to better look and feel. So just write here bootstrap alert, and let's go on the official website. You will find a lots of alert, but I am looking for alert which is give me a cross sign like this. So just copy here, and we can put it like it. So we need to just change this message also, so we can just change it with the double curly braces, and we can use here session, and session will basically have, oh, we cannot use the classes like this, we have to use the double colon here, and just use the get status like this. Alright, so let's make this alert success so that we can see a green message here. So I hope everything is perfect now. Let me check with the new entry. So I'm just going to make a new entry with let's say 8 p.m. resto. And the email is also like 8 p.m. test.com, and let's say Gurgaon TLF area, right? So here, as you know that we have only 12 entries here with the subway, so let's make a new entry. Whenever I'm just going to enter it, it will throw me a error because there is undefined status in the blade. Okay, let me check why this is showing. Yeah, because I have to use a double curly braces like this. Alright, so now let's see. The entry is already done, but we have an error, that's why we are not able to see the message here. So we will check it again. We have an entry here also, so let's make a new entry. So let's make portal and barrel. Barrel, let me just correct the spell here. Yeah, barrel is like this. So let's say bnb@test.com, and address can be like Noida sector 62, and let's make an entry. Now you can see that we got a message here, restaurant entered successfully, and we have a complete list also. If I'm just going to remove it, I can also remove here from also. If I'm going to refresh, then you can see that the second time this message is not going to appear here. So thanks for watching this video. If you still have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video. In the upcoming video we will see that how we can update and delete the restaurants and all. Bye bye, take care.